The air in Moab is thick with tension. King Balak paces back and forth in his lavish palace, his gold-trimmed robes swishing angrily. He glares out over the land, watching with dread as the Israelites, an uncountable sea of people, camp near the borders of his kingdom. They have crushed mighty armies on their way here, and Balak is convinced his kingdom will be next. "We need a curse," he mutters to his advisers, "a powerful curse against them." His officials nod in agreement. They know just the man for the job: Balaam, the mysterious prophet who speaks with the divine. Messengers arrive at Balaam's house, loaded with sacks of silver and a request from Balak. "Come, curse these Israelites for me. You will be richly rewarded." Balaam, a man who enjoys both prophecy and profit, is intrigued, but he knows enough to ask God's opinion first. That night, God speaks clearly. "You shall not go with them. You shall not curse the people, for they are blessed." Numbers 22:12. The next morning, Balaam delivers the bad news. "Sorry, guys, no can do. The Lord says no." The messengers return to Balak, who is not a fan of rejection. So, he sends even more important officials with more gold. Balaam, seeing this impressive bribe, tries again. God gives a curious response. "If the men have come to call you, rise and go with them, but only do what I tell you." Numbers 22:20. Excited, Balaam saddles up his donkey and sets off toward Moab. But God, knowing Balaam's greedy heart, is about to teach him a lesson the hard way. Balaam's donkey, a dependable old thing, trots down the road, but suddenly she stops dead in her tracks. Her ears twitch, her body stiffens. Balaam groans. "Not now, you stubborn beast." He gives her a sharp kick, but she won't budge. Why? Because standing ahead is a massive angel, sword drawn, shining with divine glory. The donkey sees it. Balaam? Not so much. Instead of moving forward, the donkey swerves into a field. Balaam, furious, grabs a stick and whacks her. The road narrows between two vineyard walls. Again, the angel appears. The donkey, trying to avoid the supernatural roadblock, presses up against the wall, crushing Balaam's foot. "OW!" Balaam howls, beating her even harder. The road narrows even more. The angel appears a third time, this time leaving no way around. With nowhere to go, the donkey collapses under Balaam. Balaam completely loses it. He beats the donkey mercilessly. Then something strange happens. The donkey turns her head and speaks. "What have I done to you to make you beat me these 3 times?" Numbers 22:28. Balaam doesn't even react to the fact that his donkey just spoke. Instead, he yells, "Because you made me look like a fool. If I had a sword, I'd kill you right now." The donkey, rolling her eyes, as donkeys do, replies, "Haven't I been your faithful donkey all these years? Have I ever done this before?" Balaam blinks. Well, no. Suddenly, his eyes are opened. He sees the angel standing right there, sword in hand, looking very, very unimpressed. "Why have you beaten your donkey?" the angel asks. "She saved your life. If she hadn't stopped, I would have struck you down and let her live." Balaam gulps. Oh, my bad." Humbled and slightly terrified, Balaam admits his mistake. The angel allows him to continue, but only to say what God commands. When Balaam finally arrives, King Balak is thrilled. "Curse them now," he demands. Balaam raises his hands and blesses Israel instead. Balak's jaw drops. "What was that?" Balaam shrugs. "I told you, I can only say what God allows." Balak, now desperate, drags him to 3 different locations, hoping maybe Balaam can curse them from a different angle. But every time, Balaam blesses Israel even more. Balak, furious, sends him home, without a penny. Balaam's attempt at profit fails spectacularly. God's will cannot be twisted for personal gain. Balaam's greed almost got him killed. God uses unexpected ways to speak. If he can use a donkey, he can certainly use anything or anyone to send a message. Spiritual blindness is dangerous. Balaam, a prophet, couldn't see what his donkey could. Sometimes we're so focused on what we want that we miss what God is doing. The fear of man leads to foolishness. Balaam tried to please Balak while obeying God, but in the end, pleasing God is the only thing that matters. Balaam's story is a wild mix of humor, drama, and divine intervention. It reminds us that no amount of wealth or status can twist God's plan. The question is, are we listening to God, or are we stubbornly walking our own path until he has to get our attention in unexpected ways? Or worse, will a donkey have to set us straight?